until start streaming, boys. Dude, I'm gonna stream, so when I start streaming, so come on and see the stream if you want to. But I'm gonna start streaming, so comment down when you can stream.
And even though this is the most obvious difference, you will also have the hardest time grasping it when you start playing it. If you open the map, you will see that the white squares are now 50 meters instead of 100, and the black squares are 500 meters instead of 1,000. So if you're used to checking the map in Erangel and Mírame, just think of this one as being actually this big. Just keep this mental image of the map in your mind, and you'll notice that you can parachute to almost anywhere, and that the distances, even though they might seem very long, are actually much smaller than your brain thinks. And the same applies to the minimap, which now covers less ground. Again, if you're used to the old minimap, just think of this one as if it was actually this big. The circle in this new map is actually the best it's ever been. We get one big first circle that you'll probably be out of the inside of, and then the next few circles are roughly 2/3 of each of the previous one's diameter. At some point, the circles start being just half of the previous ones, and that goes on until the last one. If you want to secure a position in the late game circles, you might want to go to whichever island has the most land in the circle, as that's the one that will have the best chance to actually have the final circle on it. You will also notice that the waiting times within circles are very short, especially towards the end, but the actual circle moves very slowly, giving you a lot of time to fight your way into the zone instead of just having to rush it. The zone is fast enough to push you into the action, but not fast enough to kill you. You will notice that almost no one dies to the zone, so props to the dev team because I think they finally nailed it. In the previous maps, most of the times you could kill an enemy, walk up to their corpse, loot it, and then wait for the next fight. That is not the case in this new map. With all the players cramped together in a smaller zone, gunfights constantly lead to more gunfights. This is the single most important difference in this map. Every time you give away your position, be it by driving a vehicle or taking a shot, you can bet that half the server already knows your general location. If there's anyone nearby, they're going to shoot you, and that's if they're not shooting you already. Even if you've played this game for hundreds of hours, this map is going to kick your ass at first. If you want to do well and get lots of kills, you're going to have to do everything perfectly. Your landing will have to be perfect, because if you're late by just a few seconds, you will have very few places to hide if someone gets a gun before you. The scanning of your surroundings and the spotting of enemies must be also very efficient. Even if you decide not to take shots at someone, the worst thing you can do in this map is get into a fight when there's someone right next to you. Your hearing must also be absolutely on point. In this map, you will constantly hear enemies run into you before you even see them. They will probably hear you as well, so you have to accurately pinpoint their location and react accordingly. At times like this, your close combat aim will be tested constantly, and many fights will be constantly back and forth guessing which side of the ridge your enemy will pop out of. Make sure you have an appropriate sensitivity, because you will need to be very precise at these ranges. Another skill that will save your life is peeking. Due to the nature of the cover that's all around the map, you will find that peeking over trees and rocks is incredibly common. If you never learned how to do it fast and well, maybe now's the time to start practicing. Also, once you've gotten a kill, looting must be done extremely fast. If you're missing something important like a helmet or a scope, by all means go loot. But don't spend 5 minutes in someone else's inventory, because you will get killed. You also want to look out for cover constantly and move from one cover to another, because if you're caught in the open, you're probably going to die. The usefulness of the already existing weapons is also another big difference. For instance, bolt-action sniper rifles are, in my opinion, absolutely not worth using in this map. Long-range fights are rare, and if you take a shot with, say, a Kar 98, pretty much the entire map will know where you are. By the time you've lined up that perfect headshot, there is a good chance that someone else has already started shooting at you. This might be the only time where I actively avoid picking up bolt-action rifles. DMRs are still a pretty decent option for range battles, especially if you can put a suppressor on them, but still, they're louder than the average weapon, and they might get you in trouble, so use them very carefully. ARs are somehow even stronger than in the other maps, if that's even possible. They cover all of the ranges that you'll be fighting at, so having an assault rifle or even two of them is always a good idea. Put an AR suppressor on them and you're set. SMGs are also more useful than before, even late game, since you'll find yourself in many situations where you're suddenly very close to your enemies. SMG suppressors are also more common than the other kinds, so that's also a plus. Shotguns too are slightly more useful for the same reason. There will be many situations when you and your enemy are like dancing around on opposite sides of a small ridge, and if you're a good shot, shotguns could be deadly in these situations. If the limb penetration system gets added by the time this map comes out, shotguns will definitely be much more useful than they are now. And then there's the stealthy weapons, which are crazy good in this map. Being able to shoot without giving away your position to everyone else is invaluable. You can find someone who's already in a fight and kill them without them realizing that it's someone else shooting. Definitely put some time into getting good with these, because it will pay off. And as for secondary and melee weapons, they seem to be as marginally useful as usual. Nothing new to say about them, really. And when it comes to items and attachments, close-range scopes are as useful as ever, if not more useful. Put a 2x scope on an assault rifle, and you're probably set for the entire game. Long-range scopes are not so useful for long-range fights since they're pretty rare, but they are very handy to accurately land headshots on enemies who are peeking from behind cover. You just have to know when to use them. Suppressors and flash hiders will help making you harder to detect, so absolutely pick them up and use them whenever you can. In this map, your weapon's muzzle flash is a huge giveaway of your position, so you want to hide it as much as you can. Compensators are obviously still good, although I would still go for a suppressor and even a flash hider on ARs and snipers if I could. All the other attachments are just as useful as normal. If you get them, put them on, business as usual. Grenades, though, are even more useful than before. The buildings are generally pretty empty, which makes throwing nades in them actually viable. Although this might be a thing that they change later when they add a bunch of crap inside, so yeah, that could be a shame. Frag grenades, as usual, are great to kill enemies who are hiding behind cover, or even just to interrupt their healing or spook them so you can finish them off. Just making sure you save a few for the endgame, same as usual. Stun grenades, as useless as they generally are now somewhat more viable.
This is the Night Shrike. Call this dude the Happy Jack, a bike for a vampire hunter. This dude is called...
Considering how important sound is, even if your stun only partially deafens your enemy, that can give you a window to rush them from an angle that they don't expect. So maybe try to learn how to use them. I will definitely be putting some time in that. If you're used to driving in Miramar, vehicles in this map are going to feel incredible. The terrain is so diverse, but there's no random bumps or tiny objects that you'll get stuck on. Most vehicles start out with very little gas, and this makes sense since the map is so much smaller, but you might want to grab a gas can if you intend on driving for a while. That being said, you shouldn't do that because driving around is extremely dangerous in this map. You will get killed while trying to get into vehicles, and even if you don't, there is a good chance that you alert everyone in a 200-meter radius of where you are. If you're going to drive, make sure you don't stop in the middle of the zone, and consider maybe using a booster if you have any spares, since it's very likely that you will take some shots at least. In fact, if you've got spares, just consider boosting all throughout the mid and end games, because you will have very little time to heal in between battles. The plane that delivers the airdrops travels at a much slower speed than usual, which gives everyone a chance to see it coming. And I'm telling you, going for drops in this map is incredibly dangerous. Everyone who's in the general vicinity will be looking in your direction. And even if you are directly below it, expect to have to fight for it with multiple people before you can even claim it. Many times there will be 10 people dead around the package before anyone has even had a chance to go get it. So be very careful and do not drive straight into a drop unless you're absolutely insane. If there's a drop near water, be very wary because for every person going for it, there will be like 5 watching from the coast. So a few other things that I won't go into much detail. The red zone hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there, but it's still really annoying. Why they think it is a good idea to keep it when it does nothing for the game, I just don't know. End games in this map are pretty exciting because they can end up in many different locations, but if you're already used to playing the end game in the other maps, there's nothing really new about them. There are also random weather effects that sometimes show up during the middle of the match, and even though they look kinda cool and it's a pretty neat addition, it doesn't really seem like they changed the gameplay massively, so not much to say about them. So if I had to make a summary, the new map is a lot of fun to play because there's a lot of action. But for some people, this might be too much action. If you play this map the same way you used to play the others, you might struggle to even get to the top 10 consistently. And in this case, my advice would be to gear up early, so you don't have to waste time later, and to move to the least active areas of the map so that you minimize your encounters. If you want more information about this strategy, I made an entire video on it. You can watch it right here. But other than that, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. When it comes to multiplayer experiences, I have yet to find something more satisfying than getting a chicken dinner with my friends on PUBG. Being the last team standing in a game with 100 people feels great, but it's not easy. Even the